Good morning. Yes, there's a bunch of suitcases and shit behind me because we don't have anywhere else to put them. But good morning. It's the 30th of August, a Wednesday, 8:17 a.m. I'm just having some breakfast, a glass of water, a yogurt bowl. I'm actually going to I do not take responsibility for this plant that's dying. It belongs to my housemate and she's been neglecting it, and that's not on me. So don't you be judging me. I'm actually going to work today. I have work from 12 p.m. until 7 p.m. So that's pretty much the whole day. Most of the day. So you might be wondering, why the hell is she vlogging today? Very good question. Because I feel like it. Because I'm not excited about going to work, and this gives me something else to think about. Because I want to spend the day with you. And because I usually am very intentional about how I spend my work days. I'm very intentional about maybe going to the bakery before work, or if the sun is out, finding a moment to just sit on a bench and close my eyes. I'm so intentional about finding those small moments of joy so I can still look forward to the day and still enjoy the day. Not that my work is super, super demanding, but it's still work. Work is work, and it tires you out. And yeah, I really need those moments. So we're gonna try to make the best of today. Let's finish this breakfast. I haven't even started yet. Let's eat this, get dressed, get ready, and enjoy our day. Bro, they didn't have regular Greek yogurt, so I got the one with honey, and I love honey, but I can't stand the taste of this yogurt. What do we do now? I'm just packing what I'm bringing with me to work, so I thought I would show you my lunchbox that I usually eat halfway through my shift. I pretty much always bring almonds, always. And then an apple, a carrot, a banana, and we're all set. This is usually the amount I bring if I'm working 7 hours like today. I might make a little sandwich as well. Should I make? Yes. Let me just get some sandwich ingredients. What are we putting in the sandwich? She is ready. It's about 9:20, so we're gonna get going. The reason that we're leaving so early, even though I don't start work until 12, is because we're going to the bakery. One of my favorite bakeries in London is quite close to where the office is, and I love spending my mornings there when I'm going to work. It's what I was saying before, that I really try to get in those moments that are gonna bring me joy, that's gonna make it easier to get through the day. And going to the bakery, it makes me so happy. It sets the tone for the rest of the day. If I can just sit there with my cup of tea and my pastry and look at people and just have that moment for myself, it fixes all my problems. I really feel like it does. If I can just, take a moment to focus on my breathing, maybe read a few pages out of a book, maybe do some writing, it changes so much for me. So I really do try to get it in. And I know that it is such a blessing that I'm able to take this time out for myself. I don't have the kids to take care of. Like, I can afford to get myself a cup of tea. So I really do try. And on days, because this week I'm only working 2 days, if I am working a full 5-day week, am I going to the bakery every morning? I don't think so. Because one, who's paying for that? But also, two, if I'm working more days a week, I'm usually tired and I might choose to sleep a little bit more, or I might choose, you know, to just go straight to work and straight back home from work because I just want my bed. So I do try to check in with how I'm feeling, but on those days where I'm tired and it's just work and back, I sometimes try to get off at a station like before my stop so I can walk for a few minutes. Even if it's just a 15-minute walk, it does make a difference for me. Or I try to, while I'm on my commute to get to work, like I try to just sit there and focus on my breathing or read a book. Because I just know that it's these things that makes me want to get through the day. So I'm just very intentional about it. So that's what we are going to do. We're going to the bakery. After work, as I mentioned, I finish at 7. After work, usually if I finish around that time, I go for a walk. Sometimes maybe I get an ice cream. This evening, I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do. We are going for a walk, but whether we stop for an ice cream or some dinner or maybe see a friend, who knows? We'll figure it out as we go. But yeah, are you excited to spend this day with me? I hope you are. Let's go to work. What a lovely morning it's been. I wanted to sit outside of the bakery, but then I got there. They only have 4 seats outside and they were all full. But it worked out. I pulled up a chair and sat right next to the window, and the window was open and the sun was on me. And it was so nice. And now we're making our way towards work. Or actually, I'm just kind of walking around the area because I don't start until in 15 minutes. And I used to always show up early for work because I'm someone who, just in general, I'm always early for everything. But then I realized that other people with the same position as me, they always show up late. And I was like, you know what, if we're all getting paid the same, let me show up 5 minutes before. Instead of being there like 20 minutes before, you know? So yeah, I'm just taking a little walk around the area. Yeah, I'll let you know. Having a little lunch break. Got my lunch, got a glass of boiled water. She is officially done. It's past 7 p.m. She's free. She is free to roam around the streets and do whatever she wants. It was actually a really nice day at work, which makes me so happy because that makes me feel so much better about going back tomorrow. And of course, the second I showed up to work, the first person I saw was my colleague Malu, and he is always on time. He is always on time, always early, like he was there before me. And I was like, I need to correct myself because I was just talking shit about people for being late. And then he was the one I was working with today. But yeah, it was a very nice day. Thank you for coming with me. Now we're gonna be taking a walk. I pretty much always do a walk after work because we're in central London and I don't usually make my way into central London unless I'm going to university or work, because I like east. I like to stay east. So yeah, I almost always take a walk from where I am now, and then I walk towards the Thames. I walk past South Bank, I walk towards London Bridge, and then I head home from there on the tube, so that's what we're gonna do. I did really want to go to my favorite food place. It's a Thai place that I love. I love it so much. We went there for my birthday this year. I go all the time. You can eat for a tenner, which is incredible in this economy. But that's been my favorite food place for years, for the past over 4 years. But I was thinking to maybe save that for tomorrow evening instead, because then I have something to look forward to tomorrow evening. And I'm really trying to spread out my spending. So instead of, both going to the bakery and buying dinner in the same day, I'm really trying to just spread things out across different days, because then it feels like, I have more things to look forward to. So yeah, we might go there tomorrow instead. Am I gonna be vlogging tomorrow? Probably not. But you have seen the food there before, and I'll make sure to bring you another time as well. So yeah, for now, let's take our walk.
I guess that's because you assume that.
Whatever you think you heard me say about not buying dinner and spreading out my spending, you didn't hear anything. Your ears were like this. Nope, I don't know what you're talking about. I usually do feel a bit guilty when I'm spending money, and it's a mindset that I'm trying to get rid of, because I thought about it on the way now that I've been walking, and I was like, you know what, I've been working so hard with my studies and with work, and let me go and buy myself some dinner. I deserve this. This place only takes cash, and I've been to 3 different ATMs and none of them are working. Is the universe trying to tell me something? Because I'm not listening. I am gonna find an ATM. I'm gonna get my dinner. I have secured the cash. We're all good. Nothing's gonna stand in between me and this dinner. And there it is, Mary's Cafe, my absolute favorite place. The happiness I feel Mary's Cafe is truly the most special place. It's run by this family, and it's just, I feel so at peace there. And while I was sitting there, I was journaling, and I had a realization that's taken me years to reach, and it feels really special. I don't think I'm ready to talk about it right now. Maybe that's something that we can talk about another time, but I'm just very happy to be where I am in life, where I am within myself. I'm just so happy with the version of me that I exist in today, and it was so nice to sit there and reflect over that. And now we're gonna be continuing our walk. This was just a little stop in the way. So yeah, I'm just walking back towards the water now so we can walk by the water. I'm gonna be walking by the water for a while longer, but I thought I would say goodbye to you here because once we get home, I'm getting in the shower and then my ass is getting into bed. Thank you so much for being here, for spending today with me. I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful for your presence here. It's not always so easy to see the good in every day. Sometimes it's really fucking hard, and this morning it was really hard for me. I really didn't want to go to work. I wasn't feeling excited about the day at all, but we turned it around, and it turned into quite a memorable day. So thank you for being here for it. I hope that you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying your Wednesday. I hope you'll enjoy the rest of your week. Please look after yourself. Please be kind to yourself and to your surroundings, to the people around you. I'm sending you love. Bye.